welcome to your Cartomancy Divination reading with Red Earth Goddess. Thank you for purchasing this reading. We will be having this done with the deck that I've created myself. You can take a look at it on my website, or if you're interested in having a session with me. So this is a client card reading. Just a general reading, which is my favorite, because I can, pick up whatever it is that I feel resonates for spiritual guidance or any type of guidance that you'd like me to read or to look into for you. Again, I leave, as I shuffle the deck, I'm just going to mention that for the public that's watching, I leave names out for respecting privacy, client privacy, and I just like to say Happy Easter because I know you're Christian and spring is on its way. I know, I say some funny things sometimes. I don't even know. Anyways, darling, you get me because we joke around. We send each other emails and we joke around. But I am tuning into your energy right now, and I can sense that you have some good energy around you, but you need a little bit of a change. Something needs to change. Alright, so this is interesting because we've got a card with two people here, and then we've got a card of you on your own, and then we got another card with two people here. So let's start off this reading by saying how I really do see you as somebody who devotes yourself to your Christianity, and I'm very grateful that you've mentioned to me that you say that you're Christian, you're considered to be Christian, but you're not one of those Christians that I wouldn't necessarily say condemns people, but you're not those Christians that claims to be something that which you're not. Meaning, you analyze things and you come up with great ways on understanding who you are, where you come from, and what really is Christianity. And it was funny because you said to me, "Oh, I should be coming to you, Talara, because Armenians were the first Christian nation on the earth. It wasn't Armenian, or not even Armenian, but you told me that you were born as a Catholic and you're somebody that is, you've learned the Catholic doctrines, and it's never, it doesn't make sense to you. So you've said to me that you're a firm believer of Jesus Christ, which I am as well. And hence, I've felt his spirit with me all my life. He's never left me. His essence, his purity, his soul, his energy has never ever left me. And even though I don't talk about it as much as maybe I should, but when I was younger, I always did. But his spirit has never left, despite anything. Okay, so I'm glad you're one of those where you embrace that as well. And I feel that right now, this is a very spiritual time for you because you just, I don't want to say that this is that you're in a church or that you're praying to your altar, but this is more of a spiritual change for you that you're contemplating. You're coming up with great ways on finding change, and I also feel that this change that you're looking for is something that's long awaited, okay? It's literally around the corner, but it's going to take a little bit longer than expected for it to come to you. Whatever this change is, it's going to take a little bit longer. And it's not because you don't deserve it or anything, but sometimes external circumstances and other people involved, because we have two players here. And when I say players, it just means two people. It doesn't necessarily mean two players, but meaning two people playing the game or anything. But this is actually a really nice card, the Six of Hearts, okay? So there's a lot of, how do I say it? There's something there for you that I feel you already know, but you're looking past. And it could be that it's by you reading the Bible, or it could be that because you have a book here you're reading and there's somebody holding your hand. And if you look at her face, she looks like she's in awe, or that she's lost in another time frame, or but there's that love there, or there's that reassurance there that you're on the right path. And like I said, you're somebody that comes up with very fruitful ways on how to learn things. So this person, whoever this person is, maybe it's somebody that you're doing the spirituality with, is holding onto your hand and reassuring to you that you're doing well, you're doing the right thing. Now, you never mentioned to me if you do get-togethers for Passover or for Easter or whatever it is that you want to call it, but I do see something coming together. Hence why I forgot to bring this out, but I have an egg here for you. This is obviously, it's not real. I mean, it opens up, and there's a letter in there. And I put that letter in for you because I'm setting an intention. That letter is literally for you. I'm not going to read it to the public, but I did mention to you in the email what this is about. And I told you what's in here, so, and that's great. I also have this here for you. And we like ribbons, okay? Ribbons are protection, and purple is spirituality. So the spirit is always with you, okay? You're protected. You're loved during this time. And, like I said, there's changes coming in, but it's just going to take a little bit longer because of outer circumstances and things that have to take place in your life for certain people to be working with you, certain people to be doing things for you. I do see you within the next year. Could be less, could be more, but it's brewing up that you're establishing your own covenant or group of spiritual people who are coming together and starting something. Okay, and as I said that, we got 2 new beginning cards to confirm what I'm saying is true. If you can see here, there's a girl wearing pink, and we've got the pink egg here, which is very symbolic. Excuse me. And she's wearing a pink dress, and she's opening this new door, and there's pink and white roses, which is symbolic with Easter and Passover and stuff, because, new beginnings, the spring, rebirth, flowers, purity. Roses are all about purity and femininity and love and beauty, and, I highly suggest if you don't have, or for you to light some rose incense, rose oil, anything with rose scent, okay? And if you can see, there's a temple there, okay? So there's a temple, and this is your spiritual group, or the people coming together, which is symbolic with this too. And it's symbolic with this too. But because you are somebody that creates and comes up with beautiful, beautiful ideas, this is coming true, like I said, but it's going to take a little bit longer than you expected, because these people, these parties, even though they're with you and they're holding on to you, everything's got to come together, okay? Things need to merge and come together. So, people merging, coming together. And then this card, you see here, she's wearing green and she's wearing white, and these are very heart-centered, earthly colors. Pink is heart-centered, green is heart-centered. And, she's got a key in her hand, she's leaving, and it could be that maybe she entered the temple, and now she's leaving the temple, and she's going to go sail off and start a new journey and start a fresh new beginning with these spiritual people, or this group, or this calling. I feel like I do readings, or I attract clients or customers, or people ask me to do readings, and it just continues. That's a good thing, because we don't want to stay in the same place, even if I'm doing readings for others. Oh, we just got a card fly out, and I'm just going to get myself some more cards. We got another card fly out. Okay. Oh, okay, I see now. I see why it's taking a bit of time, darling. I see why. Okay. This one is the first card that flew out. This card loves to fly out on me regularly. So this card is about playing the tune of your heart. This is your spirituality. This is your soul calling. This harp here, or this guitar, to me, when I'm picking up, is very symbolic with this pink or this purple ribbon here, because purple is spirituality, is your soul's calling, and so is this guitar. So these, to me, are symbolic for each other, and it's connected. So be sure to pay attention to what's going on during this time right now, even though the changes are going to take longer. Just pay attention. Pay attention to if you're doing a gathering, just like a food gathering. I actually, yesterday, you know me, I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion. But we do, some of us get together because I'm involved in local and global healings and things like that. We did like some bakeries for each other. We got together, and even though I'm vegan, like some things I do, is for vegan, because it's because I get inflamed, I get inflammation, I have allergic reactions, and I get sick. Things with milk or cheese or, eggs and stuff. So, but other people, they brought their own bakes and goods and stuff, and we connected. So, like I said, that's what I did yesterday, and that's symbolic for rebirth and spirituality and all that. So, that's something that I did, right? But I do see something similar for you happening. And I also see that somebody is going to say something to you, or you're going to overhear somebody there, eating a cake, having a cupcake, and it's going to ring a bell. There's going to be an answer there. There's going to be a message there for you. And I feel like that message or that answer is going to really give you something that happens in the next upcoming months. But be sure to pay attention, because that's a gate opener for you. That is a new beginning starter for you. Like I said with these cards, it's going to lead you to those changes because you're getting answers by other people. So pay attention, because this is your heart's calling, this is your soul's calling, and that this is where you are right now, right? So this could be the spiritual gathering you get to go to, or maybe that you are attending a church or something, But I see the reasons as to why the external situation or issue or obstacle or challenge, I wouldn't call it an obstacle, more of a challenge, as to why it's taking a bit of time is because there's somebody sick around you that you feel that you need to be taken care of, or somebody else that is involved with this. Could be this person here holding on to you. It could be on his side, maybe his mother, maybe his sister, maybe his friend, maybe his path is there is an elderly woman there who's sick, and you're all devoting your time in taking care of this woman, so it's taking a little bit more of time. And that's not a bad thing, to take care of people who are sick or to provide for them or anything, But it is taking up more time than you thought. If that makes sense. Now, because again, this is a general reading, and I do bring up situations that are really popping out at me, I am seeing a love interest. I am seeing that this love interest is part of the soul calling, even though I'm not, bringing it up a lot. And, because I like to bring up things that are really coming to my attention the most. And it looks like it's that which I've just mentioned before. But just know that you are somebody who's very empowered in what you do. You're loved, you're supported, you're cared for in what you do. And you're a leader. You're a leader in what you do, whether you're aware of it or not. It could be that you don't see yourself as a leader, but other people do. I like when I visualize this gathering that you have with these people, I literally see you in the middle of these people, and people, they enjoy your company. They actually ask you for things that are happening around the world. It could be political, it could be spiritual. I feel like they're coming together to ask you these questions, and you direct them. And if you can see, there's another man here with a beard. And he's paying attention. He's in front of her and he's paying attention to her. And she's sitting there all natural, with her natural beauty, and sitting on her throne, giving to the people that guidance, showing them the way. That's what I'm feeling with you, and that's what I'm feeling with this card for you. And she doesn't have shoes on. She's barefoot. So she trusts her soul's calling, and she trusts what it is that she has to offer the world, and I feel that with you as well. And then it continues with more guidance towards this knight, this man. So, like I said, there's a man here, definitely 100%, and he's in this for you. But it could be, like I said, this man is associated with a sick elderly woman, or there has recently been something that has bothered him about a sick elderly woman, and he's devoting his time to heal this woman, okay? In terms of reading more cards for you, I just feel like, darling, you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. I'm kind of seeing, though, your finances are going up and down, and that could be a problem for you in terms of your life changing for the better as quick as you'd hope it to be. But you are in control of this matter. You're in control, okay? Because you have the chance. You have a chance here to start something fresh and new. Oh my gosh, I'm showing this, and I didn't know that you can't even see the lighting. You have something to start fresh, and you have something to start new. But it also looks like something from the past is repeating itself. It's showing itself to you. But this time when it comes back, it's going to be given to you a lot easier, a lot better than before. Like it could be, for example, it could be just a position at your job, a task that you didn't like earlier. Somewhere in your department, it could be that they need somebody that's not covering a shift, or not even a shift, a position. Somebody left, somebody got fired, or they quit, or they got laid off, and they're asking you to fill that again, even though you did it years ago and you didn't like it. Or it could be that, and that's why they're taking out, certain, like you're struggling with finances, but I can't tell you what to do, but I feel like if that's what you want, you can go, accept it, because it'll help you out with your finances. Because I do see that your spirituality, like what you're doing, you're not receiving any income, right? So I feel like you'll be able to back yourself up with that past coming back to you, with the workforce. So it's up to you, right, on what you do with it. Yeah, okay, so there's going to be a vacation that you're taking. And this is you taking a vacation. And I feel like when you go on this vacation, you'll be able to contemplate. Okay, I'm picking up that during this time, this Easter and Passover, when you hear information about what somebody has to tell you, when you overhear their conversation, or where they stand and ask you or tell you something, and I'm telling you to pay attention, they're going to give you an answer that when you go on vacation, and that's why I'm seeing that you're having financial problems on moving forward, okay? Because you're going to be taking this vacation, you've already paid for it, and it's pretty freaking pricey. Excuse my English. It's pretty pricey. So because it's pretty pricey, you may have to lay back with other finances in the next couple weeks or months, because you've already paid for so much, and it may have to get in the way of your monthly food and living costs. But when you're there on vacation, it's gonna ring a bell for you that, oh my gosh, this is what I need to do when I get back. Oh my gosh, that's the answer. And I thought I was suffering, but I'm not suffering. Meanwhile, I have everything that I need. Okay? So just know that this person, because I'm gonna end this reading, But just know that this person here, look what card came out earlier, and I didn't really bring it up, but just know that this person here, I'm going to end the reading with this card, but just know that that person, where did I put the cards? Okay. Just know that earlier when I had this card out, this person right here is not going anywhere. If it takes 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 2 months, 1 week, this person's not, going anywhere. This person's in your group. I just got a hiccup, so that's a confirmation. I get hiccups as confirmations. If I sneeze or if I get a hiccup, you know that that's my guide, spirit, higher self saying yes. Oh, you know what? I have roses on here. White roses. And we had that card with the new beginning. So, hello, I'm here for a reason, darling, to send you that new beginning, right? Anyways, this person's not going anywhere, and that's how you know that it's a real relationship or friendship or whatever it's meant to happen, okay? I don't want to say because I can see it, but you're not meant to know exactly until you realize and go through it yourself, okay? I'm not one of those fortune tellers. I'm not a gypsy. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what is good for you and your path and your soul. I can see what's going to happen, but you have to understand, you change your life by taking actions or not taking actions, but some things are meant to be and some things are fate. Okay? This person is your fate. And this person is your fate because you have found your soul's calling. You have found your spirituality, and this person has found their spirituality and their soul calling, and that's what's brought you together. And eventually it will lead to this, but it doesn't matter when. And that's why I didn't want to say anything, because a lot of times women, we're taught, okay, women have to get married at this age. Women have to find a partner. They need this, they need that, which there's nothing wrong with, but it can become an obsession. And I do see that you're that type that may start obsessing. But just know this will happen, but in divine timing, in the right time, okay? Because you don't want to be with someone who is just in the spirituality for the sake of boredom or just to be with you. That's not somebody that would benefit you in the long run. You don't want to be with somebody who's pretending to be something they're not just to be with you. You want to be with someone who's in this thing because that is their spiritual calling, that is their real calling, and that is your calling. And that is what will bring you together, and that you will create this new community, church, gathering, movement, group of people coming together, so on and so forth, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do send me an email, heal@redearthgoddess.com. Let me know what you think. And I have a really good feeling you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's that guy. This is his name. How'd you know? But I already picked up, because we were talking to the general public. We were talking, the girl that I'm doing this reading for. And when she sent me an email, I said something. And she's like, oh my God. Oh, this card just popped up. She's like, oh my God. You literally gave his name and everything. How'd you know? And so I'm just doing so I know his name, but I'm not saying it for this reading. But this definitely goes hand in hand with this, doesn't it? So do pay attention to what they have to tell you this weekend, okay? And thank you for purchasing. For anybody else interested, please visit redearthgoddess.com and choose your reading. Bye.